How's it going, Colonial? Blake Sandlin back again, and once again, it is time to meet the team. We are joined by our newest associate, our Director of Instruction, Tim Jankowski. Tim, it's great to have you here.
Thanks, Blake. I'm super excited to be here. You guys have a wonderful opportunity to create a member experience that I think is going to be unlike anything else in Southwest Florida. And the opportunity with obviously the renovation coming in a few months, I'm really excited to be here.
And we're great to have your skills on property to help our members grow their golf game. So Tim, let's start out to tell our members a little bit about you.
So my initial background, I started off a little north of Chicago in a town called Vernon Hills, a place called White Deer Run. I spent 15 years there working with a top 100 golf instructor. And between the two of us, we built the school up to become a top 4 school in the country and the best in the Midwest. And in 2014, my wife and I decided to come down to Florida, and we kind of bounced around a little bit to find home, and home is definitely Southwest Florida. And Adam and I sat down a little while back and decided to kind of talk about the future of Colonial here and its potential. And like I said, I'm super excited to be here to help the membership really grow with their player development and create a situation where they feel comfortable with what they're working on the range. They have a plan to get better, and in the long run, actually implement that plan.
All right, so now that we've gotten the personal details out of the way, it's time to have a little bit of fun with Tim. Tim, we're gonna play a little game and a little icebreaker called Two Truths and a Lie. I'm sure you've heard of it, where you come up with 3 statements about yourself. 2 of them are true, 1 of them is false, and it's my job to pick out which one is false. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Awesome.
All right, so I have lived with the golfing legend Charlie Sifford. I have 2 hole-in-ones, and I have yet to see one go in. Or I once saw a guy hit a tree and make a hole-in-one.
That's tough. The Charlie Sifford fact is so random, I don't see how it could be false. Never heard of Charlie Sifford? Is that bad?
He was the first African-American to play on the PGA Tour.
Oh man, that is
maybe
bad.
not bad if you're not necessarily a golf geek.
That's
but
fair. Yeah, you have to grow my golf knowledge
fair
as well
enough.
as my golf game. Okay, the next one, never seen a hole-in-one go in.
I've had 2, but I've never seen one go in.
Seen one go in. That seems very common, depending on where you're playing. I'm gonna say that's true as well. Off a tree for a hole-in-one, that feels nearly impossible. I'm gonna call bull on that one. Is that false?
You got me. It's a true story, but it's not from me.
No kidding. It's a true story. Tell us.
It's a true story. A friend of mine, when I first met her, she says, I don't understand what the difficulty of golf is. I said, explain. She looks at me, she says, well, first time I ever went out, I got a hole-in-one. Explain. She says, well, I hit it hit the tree, it bounced off the cart path and went in the hole. What's so difficult about that?
No kidding.
So true story, just not my true story.
But we've never seen it. It's not recorded or anything, right?
Absolutely. Well,
She could have just been lying.
True. But,
okay.
Again, that's such a random story from a first-time golfer that you would anticipate that to not be false.
Right. Well, maybe that'll be the first hole-in-one you get to see in your lifetime.
Wouldn't that be the truth?
That's great.
That'd be great.
Awesome. Well, I sniffed you out. You're a bad liar.
You got me. Well, hopefully that's a good sign.
No doubt about it. Tim, thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure,
so
Blake.
grateful to have you with us here at
I'm
Colonial.
excited to be here. For any of the membership that does want to get a hold of me, we'll have a link to my schedule coming up here shortly, as well as in the pro shop. You can ask the attendants to get a link to my schedule, and it's easy as point and click.
Point and click. Thanks a lot, Colonial. We'll see you next time.